I confess, I have a hard time with forgiveness. Not so much forgiveness of others, but forgiving myself. Over the past few weeks, I've thought a lot about the Black community and the discrimination and hate they have endured for so long. I admit I'm not one for conflict, so I tend to not speak up maybe when I should. I still have unconscious bias when it comes to people of color. I struggle with this in my non-action. As a gay man, I too have felt discrimination and the feeling of being misunderstood, the feeling of being less. Much of the progress we have made for LGBT+ individuals has been through education. By sharing ourselves and educating others on what it's like to be gay, we have seen positive change for our community. I should do the same for the Black community. In the epigraph for today's service, Maya Angelou says, when asked about forgiveness, I've changed that word to make it 2 words and to turn it around to give for. So a way I can forgive myself for lack of action and concern is to give for, by educating myself and really listening to what it's like to be Black in this world. In this time of silent confession, consider how you may have struggled with complacency and lack of action, and what you could do to give for. Please join me in the unison confession. True reconciliation is based on forgiveness, and forgiveness is based on true confession, and confession is based on penitence, on contrition, on sorrow for what you have done. Forgiveness gives us the capacity to make a new start. That is the power, the rationale of confession and forgiveness. It is to say, I have fallen, but I'm not going to remain there. Please forgive me. And forgiveness is the grace by which you enable the other person to get up, and get up with dignity to begin anew. Not to forgive leads to bitterness and hatred, which, just like self-hatred and self-contempt, gnaw away at the vitals of one's being. Whether hatred is projected out or projected in, it is always corrosive of the human spirit. The reason most of us feel guilt or shame for our past actions is because those actions were not in line with our current morals and values. In this way, our previous wrongdoings could actually clue us in to what we hold now important. Think about what you value now, then start acting in accordance with those values.